Hello motivators! We are going to be talking about some new makeup. First of all, why is this lippy shaped like a... So first of all, I want to go over some things that I kind of didn't talk about. So I'm going back to the past, and we're going to talk about some things that I haven't spoke about here on YouTube. And these are like new makeup, so if you haven't heard, I wanted you to know about them. So we have the ELECTRIP eyeshadow palette, the 420. We take you on a trip, and it's from Salem Cosmetics. This collection has like some, what is this? Liquid lips that are shimmery, a body glitter. So I just want to let you know that there's actually a code for this, not affiliated. I'm just letting you know that there's a code for percentages off. And it's Magic Mush for this collection. So if you wanted to try it, you could use that code to at least get some money off. So here's why at first, now that I'm looking at it, at first I'm like, wow, I want to get it. But when I started closely looking at it, like the packaging is what's getting me. The shades, like the shades inside, the color story, it looks pretty, but then I saw like some shades look kind of similar. And then this kind of looks similar to the two palettes I do have, which is the ones from the Amor Eterno collection, and it's Vida and Muerte. And those two I feel like can do this eyeshadow out. So now that I like think about it, I'm like, this is a like buy for me. And if you do want to get it and you don't have this kind of color story or you like anything in there, because the only thing that really after the eyeshadow palette that really is grabbing my attention is those lippies. I love a lippy with some shimmer and stuff like that, because we can have different preferences and we don't have to like the same things. That's okay. The thing I want to talk about is the Blended Bunny, the Bare Cheeks, and the Juicy Cheeks face palettes. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed with blush. So these palettes to me, they look so pretty. They have lip oils for each Juicy Cheeks face palette, and then the Bare Cheeks face palette. So pretty, so beautiful. This is available. I'll let you know too in the description box, or I'll put it up here if things are sold out. But to me, that was like definitely, if I had the gloss, this would be a buy. Like, put it in my bag. This is going home with me because I'm obsessed with blush, and I feel like blush palettes I love the most because it has such a variety and I can pick it in the same palette. You know what I mean? Next brand I want to talk about is Beautycreations Cosmetics. Now, if you haven't seen my videos that are like brands I'm listing over, that brand is in there, and they revealed their palette and it just looks so beautiful. Like I'm gonna get this. This is a buy for me. I'm putting it in my bag, and this could be like hypothetically like I'm gonna get it, or like I'm actually gonna get it, but most of the times I talk myself out of it because honestly I have to save and pay my bills. But it's so beautiful. Like the color story, the shimmers. Trixie is a brand that I've been eyeballing for a while. I just can't wait to get like the first thing I will ever get from there would probably be this palette, or maybe another palette if it goes on sale and stuff like that. So the next thing I want to talk about is from Wicked Widow Beauty. This is available as far as I know. If it's not, I will definitely put it up here. Future Self, remember that. This is the Tea Time eyeshadow palette, 4 mattes, 2 shimmers, 2 duochromes. Now this is a definite buy because I feel like this is so cute. The packaging, I like that it looks like it's a smaller palette, so I don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, there's so many colors, I don't know what to choose from. Beautiful color scheme, and it goes with the theme. I like when things go with the theme and there's unique shades, and there's shades in there that don't look like each other, which I like. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is the UOMA Beauty Double Take Skin Perfecting Blush Duos. Now those are $33 USD each. There's 6 duos, and I believe these are available at Ulta. Now looking at this, I really do like duos, and of course blush. It gets me all the time. But I did want to get this, but in my opinion, I'm not seeing like a blush like I'm drawn to. I feel like they're very light. Like I want brighter blushes, like fun blushes. And I feel like these are, you know, probably for the people that do this all the time, like blushes all the time, and go for more natural and like the common colors of blush, right? So I didn't initially want to buy it, but now I'm just like, bye till next time. Maybe like on a sale I'll like get it, or when I have a little bit more saved for my makeup little hauls there. The next thing I want to talk about is available at Ulta, the mini Laguna bronzer powder talc-free, 19 USD dollars. Definitely like bronzers, and now that I actually hit pan in some of the bronzers I've used for a long time. Now I have 3 bronzers. I like the formulas, I like the colors. This one I really want to get too, because it just looks so, I like the shades, they're so beautiful, and it says here that they're mini. I do like things that are mini and long-lasting natural finish, talc-free. I would say if I was hauling things right now at the moment, that I would try this maybe with my Ulta points, because it's at Ulta, because it does look beautiful. And NARS did have a lippies I like, and the only thing I didn't like is one of their concealers, but that's definitely like, put it in my bag. That's a buy, potentially. And oh my gosh, the next thing that's already launched and available at Trixie Cosmetics is the ExtravaGANJA collection collab with ExtravaGANJA, and the palette is 48 USD dollars. The liquid lipstick is 16 USD dollars. The lip gloss 16 USD dollars. Kiwi Lime scented. We have the convertible bag, which is 32 USD dollars, and the bundle is 70 USD dollars. Includes the palette, both lippies. First 20 orders will receive a signed behind the scenes Polaroid. Oh, that was cute. I do think that the palette to me is the thing I would be drawn to. It does look beautiful, but I feel like the 2 yellows in there would look almost similar on the eyes, and like you have like 2 pinks, and the only difference is like one's darker, one's lighter, blues and stuff like that. At first I think it's the packaging that's getting me, and then when I finally like look at it, I'm like, it's not a story like I'm kind of getting drawn to. Maybe if I had like a multi-chrome in there or something, but now I'm looking like this is a buy, but it does look cute. I like the packaging, I like the promo pics. Next, let's talk about Salem Cosmetics. Now they have blushes, 4 new spooky cute blushes. I can't even talk right. 15 USD dollars. You have Ghoulish Light Peachy Orange, Seance Dark Orange, Wicked Bright Hot Pink, Morbid Chocolatey Brown. Like I say in these videos, stuff that like grabs my attention and literally makes your eyes like want it, like basically you're eating with your eyes, is kind of what gets me at the end of the day. So for me, that's a buy. I just feel like they look kind of dull, and I'm not like into those shades right now. Beautycreations, they have launched a lot of nude lipsticks, lip liners, and they are, let's see, there's 18 shades, 6 USD dollars each. Let's see here, and those are for the lipsticks. Lip liners are $5 each, and there's PR like little bundles for $99, and then I guess all of them for $180. I do like these nudes that I'm seeing. Like if you ever, these nudes remind me of the launch of Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, the first nude lippies she had. I feel like some of these shades for the lippies kind of go with that. So if you were looking for like a dupe, because I know they had to get out of there because of all the hair in the lipsticks, I think you would get these. I feel like this is a buy. Like maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 like lipsticks and lip liners. I feel like you can never have too much nudes. I use nudes a lot, but now I've been using a lot more color, so I feel like it's a really good buy. Next items, like I've been seeing everybody trying to dupe these Charlotte Tilbury, like, you know, like bronzers and blushes that are in those tubes. I'm like, geez, what? I get that they're trying to dupe these out because I guess Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit pricey, but the ones that I tried from Flower, like they were too drying. I'm pretty sure those are not a dupe because I don't have a Charlotte Tilbury like product to compare it to, but it was like patchy and drying too quickly. I did not like the Flower ones. These e.l.f. ones, I do like e.l.f. products. The e.l.f. It's available at Ulta and Elf Cosmetics. The contour ones, the glow blush, the glow highlighters, those look really beautiful. And the contours, I think that's a pretty good range. So if I'm going to try one of these Charlotte Tilbury dupes, it's going to probably be from Elf. Maybe I'll pick this up on my Ulta, but that's a definitely buy. Like, these are beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, they're $9 each. Cool. Not bad of a price either. Definitely would be picking those up. This is $9. That's not bad at all. Well, for my price range, right? So the next thing is UOMA Cosmetics. I just saw these liners and I'm like, oh, they're so colorful. They're so beautiful. Currently, well, as far as me looking at this, it says the lip liner bundle is sold out. That was $119. Then there's another bundle for $80, and then there's individual for $7.50 each. I think that's a pretty good price. And if you were ever to shop at UOMA Cosmetics, you could use our code EARTH15. It's affiliated. We would greatly appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's just out there to save some money. These liners, oh, colorful liners, good price. I like that. That's like a buy. I think I want to get like maybe 2 more colors from there. Next thing I want to talk about is Dandelion Cosmetics. Now, this indie brand, I've been eyeballing for a while, but I feel like this launch is very beautiful. This is a buy because I don't have a pastel like spring palette like this. I do have one with shimmers, but I like the all matte concept. And I think the pictures were done well. The swatches were done well. I really like this. And I think that is definitely a buy. And what I want to talk about is Kraken Cosmetics. Now, I haven't heard a peep out of this indie brand. I do have some of their palettes, so maybe I have to go back and try them on here and let you know how I feel about Kraken Cosmetics. I did have their blush too. So I haven't seen them in a while, but I like their imprints and I like their cool little vibe they have going on, and their little logo, like, looks like a squid. It's an octopus or squid, but it's so cute. Definitely with the 4 shades that they are putting up here, I'm intrigued. And you got my eye. Maybe it will be a buy. Am I rhyming for no reason, or have I gone awry? I don't know. Anyways, ignore me. I'm being weird. Next thing we want to talk about is Buxom Cosmetics. I feel like Buxom isn't really like, I don't know. Nobody really talks a lot about them, but I have tried their bronzer and it was on sale at Ulta and I loved it. It was like a luminous bronzer. It was beautiful, and I'm like, dang, why am I not hearing a lot about Buxom Cosmetics? And then here they are. They have a primer infused blush for $23 a silky primer infused powder blush that locks in luminous true color, about 0.13 ounces. I do like the shades, but again, I feel like these are common blush shades, and I would like to see some, like, I don't know, yellow, blue, purple, like something like that, you know. So this is like maybe the darker pink I would probably get, but to me right now this is a buy. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the colors. The next thing I want to talk about is Unearthly. So they came out with the low light highlighters like individually, and they have magnetic pans, spellbinding, $32 USD. Of course, Mirage, Spectre, Twilight bundle, 100. I feel like they're all beautiful, and I have the low light original palette. They had changed the shade in there, but I feel like I need to finish that off before I get more palettes. But if you ever were shopping there, you can use code EARTH. It's affiliated. We would greatly appreciate that. The next thing I want to talk about is, god dang it, Colourpop. I can't keep up. But you know what? Colourpop, as much as they like to drop things, they have really beautiful packaging. Sometimes, yeah, color schemes repeat, but like, golly, this packaging always draws me in. So the thing I want to talk about that is available is the Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland collab, right? The Disney collab. So there's a pressed palette for $22. Mix of matte, shimmery matte with sparkle, duochrome, sparkly shimmer, shadow sticks, and let's see here. We have the blush, we have lip duos, we have lip mask, we have a brush, and the full collection is $115. Curious bundle, $39. Birthday party bundle, $24. Wonderful pout bundle, $30. Okay. If I didn't name anything, I will have it in the screen. But what's drawing me in is definitely the palette and that bright, it looks like a bright red blush. Okay, just spoiler alert, it's going in my bag, and it's already in my bag. I actually got the collection, not the collection, but the palette and the blush that I wanted. That is there. That's another video, but I did get it because I really do like the packaging. And okay, yes, it's nostalgic, but I only got what I wanted to get, which is the palette and the blush. I feel like the blush, oh my gosh, I had to get it. It was just such a beautiful color that I'm just like, nope, take my freaking money, just take it. Next we have, it's available at Ulta. We have these Stay All Day Muted Neon Liquid Eyeliners, and that is from Stila, which I haven't heard a lot from Stila. I feel like these are pretty cool. These are like pastel liners. I feel like this, I've seen pastel liners, but recently I haven't, and I feel like maybe they're coming back then. $25. I feel like this is a buy for me because there's a lot of drugstore makeup now and stuff at Ulta that is like this, Stila, and it's not $25 for a liquid liner. Like, so that's a buy for me, but the shades do look pretty. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I have, like Colourpop has awesome liquid liner that I use. It's pretty, but I just feel like for me it's a buy. Oh my gosh, how does Kathleen Lights always come up with these awesome like nail polish collection, like the shades, the promos? Like, I love it. Here available at Lights Lacquer, which is Kathleen Lights here on YouTube's nail polish brand, is Polly Pocket, and I feel like these are cutesy shades, and this is a cutesy packaging. It's a buy for me. I feel like this collection is not calling my name. I really don't. I'm not into a Polly Pocket, so I'm not like interested in that. I was interested in a lot of other stuff that I literally have passed up, and now I'm like having FOMO. Like, I'm waiting for the next collection because I'm really thinking about it, and I'm trying to grow out my nails so that I can get nail polish. I know, crazy, right? The next thing I want to talk about, from Unearthly, available on their website now. It's Don't Be Jelly. They're a new formulated and their new version of Don't Be Jelly, and I have to say, so beautiful, so gorgeous. I don't feel like there's shades that look exactly the same in here. I like the packaging. I like when she was swatching, the owner was swatching it on the live. Oh my gosh, so I purchased it, and it's going to be shipped out. It says here if you purchase it 5/2. So in May the 2nd, it was $60 USD. Again, you can use code EARTH to take some money off of that. It's affiliated, and it's 12 by 25.5 millimeter magnetic palettes. It's protected by a box with foam insert, outer box matching palette artwork, shade names printed on the back of each magnetic pan. I see it's also printed on the front. So when you take out, that's what I was wondering too. Like, when you get these pans and you can get a deep pan, a palette, because it's magnetic. Do they have the shade names on the pan? And I had some recently that I took out and it doesn't have the shade name. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna forget. Like, I'm literally gonna forget the names. Why can't I put the names too on the pan? I know it's a lot to ask for, but I'm like, gosh, I wish they did that. So here we go, Unearthly. I feel like that's a smart idea. It says it has a name printed on the back of each magnetic pan. Wow, that is convenient when you're talking about makeup and using makeup, especially for videos, for looks, and for panning purposes. Like, that's awesome. The next thing I want to talk about is Geology Cosmetics. They had one palette before. I feel like they went ghost mode, and here they are again. And I have to say, it's called the Wheat Belt palette. It's so gorgeous. They have bundles. I really like the art, like the nostalgic vibe I'm getting from like the print, like the font, the colors, and then the palette itself. I think it's really pretty. Here's my only thing why I'm saying bye to this is that there's shades that kind of look similar, and I have this on our Motivate the Earth like comparisons. There's one in a certain lighting, one in a different lighting, and it almost changes colors here, but there's two that look like they're similar greens in one picture that I guess it's the lighting, and then two like similar yellows or orange that look like they would look the same on the eye. So that's why I'm like kind of like holding off on this, and I want to see a little bit, I guess, more reviews of this palette. So this is a buy for now, but it does look very interesting in my opinion, very eye-catching. But the next thing I want to talk about is Salem Cosmetics' new Wildflower collection. 12 new eyeshadows, 5 mattes, 1 satin, 4 duochromes, 2 trichromes. Okay, nice. And then the palette is $52. The blushes are $15.50, and then the lip cream is $13 each. The vegan brush soap is $11, and it's available on the 21st, which is 10 a.m. Eastern or 7 a.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Central time. So here's my thing. I think the background is what's killing it for me and making this collection look a little bit dull. But I do, when I try to look away from that background, I'm very interested in these blushes. I see 2 blushes I'm interested in, especially the yellow. The palette is okay, but I feel like the packaging is kind of killing it with the shiny gold. That's the only thing I have, because I really like the look of Lethal Cosmetics and the shades they have, but I think recently it's like the photos, the packaging are killing it for me. So this is a buy, but I feel like maybe I will get the blush. I just feel like the promo pics and the collection is kind of like, it kind of let me down a little bit, but I feel like they have potential to do a lot better. Maybe it's that background. I feel like this is the background killing it, and then the whatever they put the palette in, that packaging, that's what's killing it for me. And next, I want to talk about Tarte Cosmetics doing like a Fox Freckle pen. A lot of people like the Fox Freckle pen from, I forgot that brand, and it was pretty expensive, but I got a freckle pen from Lime Crime and Colourpop. Colourpop, I think for the price, it's great to start off with. The only thing is, I feel like the freckle colors, the color for me on my tone, it makes it look like a little bit fake. The tone for the Lime Crime one actually fits me perfectly. It is beautiful too. I use both, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be the Lime Crime. And this is like a freckle. It has like a brush like you would do your mascara with. And I looked at a video, and the girl was not even using that brush tool. She was using the end of it. So I'm like, what's the point? You should have just made like a sharp point or a felt little thing or something else to dot the freckles. Because if you watch the video, she's literally, the wand is like bent, and then she's using the very tip of it. So you're not even using the bristles. I was confused by that. And it's $22, 3 shades, 12-hour power, vegan, waterproof. To me, this is a buy. I feel like it's not practical, in my opinion. And then the shades too, like, I don't know, I'm not drawn to the shades, and like, especially the price. Like, seriously? Yeah, like, that's a buy. It's a buy. Next is Alley-Oop, and this is a skin tint with niacinamide, and it's $30 USD. Okay, high SPF of 50, mineral sunscreen that serves up a radiant tint. I actually like this. I do like stuff like that, CC creams, tints, stuff with SPF in it. Definitely feel like I want to get this. It's available. I like the shade range. It's 1 fluid ounce and 12 shades, natural finish, vegan, cruelty-free, silicone-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, travel-friendly. So I kind of want to try that Alley-Oop. I like this whole tint thing, especially because now it's going to get sunny. I know it's going to get super sunny, especially here in Texas, and hot. And this is the stuff I'll be wearing. You won't catch me with foundation sometimes in the summer because it'll be too hot, and I just feel like, no. It's going to be CC creams, lots of sunblock, lots of stuff with SPF in it. So that's a definite put in my bag. Let's buy that. Next brand I want to talk about is Colored Rain, and they are coming out with a multi-use foundation stick for $18 USD. I feel like that's a good price, and it says it's in 26 shades. Come on, if you're not doing shades like this or like Fenty Beauty by now, then what's the point? Like, nobody's gonna be happy with that. Here's a shade range that's done right. I feel like it has a great shade range for what they have. It can be used as a foundation, concealer, and contour stick. Can't even speak right now. Vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, talc-free, gluten-free, fragrance-free, formaldehyde free, I would hope so. Mineral oil free, phenolphthalein free. So I like that this is pretty good. Seems like they have good ingredients here and stuff that you're not supposed to put on your face. I think that would be a buy for me. I might get this because I do like a multi-stick that I can like play around with. I do like that, and the price is not bad either. Next brand I want to talk about is Davina Cosmetics. Now they have two collections that are actually dropping at the same time, April 22nd at 2 p.m. CST. Wow. Okay, I like the colors that I'm seeing here in these two collections. One has been revealed, I think all the shades, and then the other one has not been revealed. The bundles are going to be $56 USD, single $8 for the Aqua Abyss Sea of Shadows collection. Now the other collection, let me see, it's $84 for the price, and this is the Mystic Cove one. 3 shades have been revealed out of 6, so $84 USD, and then singles $17. These are not eligible for discounts. Okay, but it still looks beautiful in my opinion. Very like shimmery, shiny. It's catching my eye. Next thing I want to talk about is actually tanning foam at Ulta by Bondi Sands. I feel like the shade range is great. I haven't had any tanning. I'm not experienced with tanning, but lately I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be in the sun so much, and I feel like I need to tan my legs because they're white as heck. So I'm very much contemplating getting this. I saw great like reviews on this, so I kind of want to get them. I feel like it's a pretty good enough range. I'm really interested, so I feel like this is like put in my bag. I will potentially get it. So bronze up. So I want to talk about something we found here in the makeup world from Millyfee Global. This is Angel Gradation Blushes. It was in yen, and it's approximately $14.72 USD, so $14.72. I am very much drawn to that bluish purplish one that's blended. It looks beautiful on their skin tones, but I feel like it's not for deeper skin tones, which I don't like. Even though it looks pretty, it's gonna be a buy for me because the shade range is like, let's just be honest, it's poo-poo. But the shade that is purple and blue, like the gradation, is drawing me in, but I will not purchase that. I'm like, I just feel like they had a little bit more shade range to add to that. Not a little bit, a lot of shade range to add to that. The next thing I want to talk about is Made by Mitchell. Made by Mitchell has lip kits, $26 USD. I feel like that's a fair enough price. Blush, is that like the blush they talk about, like blush? All Lip No Trick lip liner and Beam lip gloss are included in 4 different bundles. Let's see here. There's Muted Mood, Milk Mood, Mitch's Mood, Melon Mood. That's kind of cute. From the pictures that we found, I actually like Melon Mood and Muted Mood the most. I feel like that would be, if I was going to purchase something, I'd definitely get the bundle, as it is only $26 USD. So that's a buy, put in my bag. I feel like I haven't tried anything from this brand, but it's been intriguing, and I feel like the blush, because I'm obsessed with blush, is going to get me eventually. The next thing I gotta talk about is another Colourpop just getting stuff out of thin air, just plucking it out of thin air and putting it for our eyes to see. So it's gonna be available the 20th, 10 a.m. PST, Ulta $4.30. So $12 USD. These are liquid eyeshadow collection, chrome liquid eyeshadow collection, packed with color shifting, ultra reflecting pearls, multi-dimensional chrome finish, long wear with dough applicator. These look beautiful. Like, I feel like this would be dupes for those chrome eyeshadows and multi-chrome eyeshadows, and at a good price. This is definitely probably be in my bag, like for real. The next thing I want to talk about is the most controversial lippy component shade, I should say, from UOMA Beauty. $95. Okay, yeah, their lippies are $95. Sheer Lipstick Balm, Shade and Flamingo. So they have 2 other lippies, and they're the same price. in the same component. And this is shaped like a body part. More specifically, a male body part. And it's 3 grams, 0.10 ounces, vegan and cruelty free, made in Italy. Now you see here, call me a prude, but I would definitely be saying bye to this. I don't like the component shape, in my opinion. Like, if you like it, by all means, go and get it. But $95 now excluding all that, $95 for a lippy, I'm like, for me, that's like unreasonable. That's ridiculous to me. The price, that's ridiculous. I don't like the price, and I don't like the component. So in that case, it's a bye, sayonara, never see you again. I'm just kidding. Not to say that I don't like this brand, because I could potentially buy from this brand. It's just not that lippy, right? The next thing I want to talk about is Spectrum Collections A Drop, and it has to do with Disney. It's introducing the brand new Spectrum and Disney Mickey Mouse collection. Has a bundle for $145 USD dollars, a Mad Cat Mickey 10-piece makeup brush set, $67, makeup bag, $34, a storage pot, $45, a kabuki brush, $28, a sponge duo, $12. I do like Mickey, and the products seem to look good. I've never tried this brand, but I do like the aesthetic of it, and I feel like I want to get everything just because of the price. I think I would be most interested in that cool, like, little arm that's like this, holding brushes. Like, that is pretty cool. That's pretty genius in my opinion. That's for staying with me. That's a lot of makeup talk, okay? I'm parched. And are you interested in any of these new drops, new releases? Did you purchase some of this like I did? Or did you stop yourself? Because sometimes when I do these videos, it helps me and stops me from purchasing things. Like, take another look. Comment down below if you had anything that you got or wanted or didn't want to, like me. If not, if we have different preferences, oh well, we're not robots. Unless you are. Man, am I so overwhelmed with all these makeup launches. And some of them, yeah, catch my eye, and I really gotta resist some stuff. That's why I have a deck of panning videos here too. So thank you so much for staying with me all this time. You have a great night or day wherever you're at, and thank you so much for watching this video. Again, like, subscribe to this channel if you would like. If you want more beauty news, it's on our Motivate the Earth Instagram beauty news little outlet there. And so happy you stay with me. See you in the next video. Adios.